Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lugness Monster, and today we'll be reviewing the Star Wars The Black series, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Third Sister Reva. This figure is brand new from the Kenobi show, and I'm super excited to review it. I actually managed to get this figure about 6 months early, which is absolutely incredible, so this is going to be a lot of people's first time seeing it in hand. So yeah, really excited to show this figure off. Let's go ahead and take a close look at the box. It is a part of the Obi-Wan Kenobi line, so it does have that I guess skyish blue kind of purple color for the box. One thing I did notice right off the bat is we do have her other lightsabers on the inside there, but they're just kind of loose. Like, you can shake the box and they jiggle around. I don't really know how they're supposed to be held in, but it's not doing a very good job. Pretty cool nonetheless. It looks like there's a piece of tape on there and the tape just got unstuck, so maybe that's what's going on. But yeah, that is going on. Flip it over to the side here, we do have an amazing artwork of her on the side here, looking awesome. I absolutely love how this box art looks. I know the character has been getting some hate in between the different episodes, but to be honest, I would 100% love her character. She definitely reminds me of Anakin a little bit, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and take another close look. You can pause and read the bio if you would like. She is number 3 in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and another nice box art image there. One thing that's really interesting is that in the box art they actually gave her the Grand Inquisitor signet that she didn't get until episode 5 of Kenobi. She doesn't have it on the actual figure, but she has it on the box art. Thought that was interesting because, you know, immediately after that the insignia was taken away. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out with the final episode of Kenobi coming out in a few days. But let's go ahead, crack this bad boy open, and see what she looks like out of the box. Real quick though, before we do get into the review, if you are new to the channel, we are actually doing a giveaway at 7,000 subscribers. We're giving away this Mando build-up pack. You do actually have to be subscribed to the channel though to enter, so make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And then once we get 7K, I'll release a 7K giveaway video. All you have to do is comment on that 7K video to enter. So make sure you're subbed, and let's go ahead and get into this review. Alrighty, so we do have the Third Sister Reva out of the box, and I gotta say, this figure is incredible. It's hard to judge a figure like when you first take it out of the box, and that is just how it is for most figures. But this figure, like, had really good impressions right out of the box. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, I know there's been a ton of hate for this character and a ton of hate for the actress and all of her products and merchandise going around, but I just want to say this right now. This figure is the best Inquisitor figure we've ever gotten. It's 100%. It's actually the best figure of Wave 33, hands down, no question. It's an amazing figure, and I'll definitely get into all of the details, articulation, all of that later in this video. But this figure is like gonna be this figure is gonna be one of the best figures of 2022, I guess /2023, depending on when it finally hits retail stores. But hands down, it's gonna be one of the best figures of the year for sure, no question, because it is absolutely awesome. So first up, taking a close look at articulation. She does have the pinless look, I do want to say that, so all of her joints are pinless, which is awesome. I think the pinless look is so much cleaner, it looks nicer, and to be honest, it works better for most figures. So really glad they decided to go with the pinless look with this figure. It definitely was worth it because it looks awesome. So starting off with articulation, the head is actually on 2 balls, one at the top of the head and then one at the bottom of the neck. So she has a ton of range of motion in the head. I'll definitely get a close-up on the face because the face is incredible. But looking at the arms, she can go up into a T-pose. Oh my gosh, I killed her. So that is the first time that's ever happened to a Black Series figure for me. I'm guessing it just pops right back in. I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, it just pops right back in. So hopefully that isn't a problem with most of this figure, but I guess it happened for me. She can T-pose, can do a nice T-pose, and then yeah, her hands just go right back down. So these pieces right here, as you could tell, are separate from this, and so they are loose, and they won't get in the way. They won't hinder any articulation. So you can actually move it all the way around, and like I said, doesn't get in the way. But this is also a soft plastic, and so like I said, if you want to put her in like a up pose like this, this plastic won't get in the way at all. I'd say just don't leave her hands or anything up like that, because then over time, if you leave it in that position, these shoulder pads will tend to warp, and that's not ever a good thing. Her elbows do have well past 90. That is awesome elbow articulation. Really, really incredible. I do love these gauntlets too. It has like a nice shoulder pad built in. Like, these gauntlets are just super, super cool. Looking at her wrists, she does have vertical hinges on both wrists. That is awesome. I think with all the lightsaber duelers, they should have vertical hinges. Vertical hinges are just so much better when it comes to displaying saber figures, so I'm really glad they decided to go with vertical hinges. She does have a ton of waist movement, so yeah, that is great if you need to get in any poses like that. She does have a cut at the thigh, so you can swivel these if you would like, but she can also kick super far up. That's awesome. And then she does have past 90 at the knee as well. Then she does have rockers and I guess a kick swivel at the ankle as well. So yeah, really cool figure overall for articulation, and for the splits, she can get almost entirely in the splits. So yeah, great articulation on this figure. I do want to point out the cape as well. Like, the cape is built into the armor. I don't know how they did that, but it's super cool. Honestly, I think that was the thing that I was most impressed with straight out of the box, was the cape. Like I said, it's like under the armor, but it still comes out into this nice, like, flowing cape, and it's nice. It's a nice, soft, thin fabric, and it works super well with the figure. And it does have this cut along the edge, so it doesn't get in the way either. So really, really happy how this figure turned out. I love these soft goods too. They could have made this a hard plastic and completely ruined the figure. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of hard plastic, especially when it comes to capes. It does add detail to the capes, but it just hinders so much articulation and posability. So I'm really glad they decided to go with the soft goods cape. That is a huge boost just with this design of the figure. Taking a close look at the face, her face is incredible. It almost matches the actress's likeness perfectly. Even the hair looks incredible. There's so much detail just sculpted and molded into the hair itself. It is awesome. And then the face too, like I said, the paint apps and mold of the face is incredible. It looks amazing, and I know the actress would definitely be proud, because this is like almost an exact likeness. It looks incredible. It does suffer a little bit from the shiny face syndrome that a lot of Hasbro's photoreal faces do have. But honestly, like, regardless of the shiny face, this might be one of the better photoreal applications in the Black series. This one is definitely towards the top because it looks incredible. So taking a close look at her accessory, she does actually come with 3 sabers. She does come with her main double hilt, which the blades are removable, so you can always just pop that one back into place. And yeah, awesome hilt, ton of detail in there. My biggest thing is that whenever it's in double blade form, it has the full ring, and they didn't give her the full ring. I think that's my biggest problem. Obviously I do love how I really like the half ring whenever it's a single saber. I think that looks really, really cool with like the hand guard, but whenever it's a double saber, I do much prefer the circle hand guard, and that's just not on this figure. It's not molded into the hilt, and so that's a little strange in my opinion, but it's still really cool. I absolutely love it. And this one really caught me off guard, but they actually gave us 2 of her I guess broken sabers. So we don't really know if these are supposed to come apart or if Vader just snapped it in half. Like I said, we don't really know because the show didn't give a ton of context, but they did include it in the figure, and I really like them. I think, honestly, I would much rather use these with Vader. I think Vader would look super cool holding these, so I think I'd much rather pose these with Vader than I would Reva, but we'll get Reva holding both of these in just a second. So this is what she looks like with the double-bladed saber, and this is what she looks like with the double-bladed sabers, or the dual sabers. Honestly, I think I prefer the dual sabers. The dual sabers are awesome, but yeah, it just looks incredible. I'll try to get her into another pose real quick. And I think this is also really cool, but she does have enough articulation to get into the Starkiller pose. I didn't do it perfectly, but it can be done. I'm just not super good at posing figures. But to be honest, like I said, I think the coolest thing you can do with Reva's dual sabers is give them to Vader, because Vader's really the only person who's used them so far. Maybe Reva will use them in the series finale, but, I think Vader is super cool with dual lightsabers, so yeah, I think right now that's the best option. First up for comparisons, we do have Reva next to the rest of the Kenobi squad from Wave 33. These figures look amazing together, I do have to say. All the figures from this wave are absolutely incredible. I do already have Obi-Wan Kenobi and the Fifth Brother reviews up right now, so I'll pin them in the card right now if you do want to check them out. Both those figures are also incredible. So yeah, this entire Kenobi lineup is really, really good. Vader's review will be coming out tomorrow, so check back in on the channel tomorrow if you do want to see that. But yeah, this entire Kenobi wave is really, really awesome. I do have to say, some of the best Black Series we've gotten in a long time. I did also want to do an Inquisitor comparison. We do have the second sister on the right and the fifth brother on the left. These are so far the only Inquisitors we do have in the line. We do have the Grand Inquisitor and the fourth sister coming into the line later. I believe it'll be beginning to mid 2023, but as of right now, this is what we got, and all of these figures are incredible. I do have to say, though, I'm in love with both the fifth brother and Reva, whatever you want to call her. Both these figures are incredible, and yeah, definitely, like I said, top tier Black Series figures, some of the best Hasbro's ever made. Unfortunately, the Black Series Phase 2 Purge Trooper did get delayed for the Black Series. The pre-order doesn't go up until mid-July now, but we do have the Phase 1 Purge Troopers here, so these are also great, and they look amazing next to Reva as well, I do have to say. Like I said, I love the new Purge Troopers, but the old Purge Troopers are classic, and they also do look great with Reva as well. So, you know, if you are a classic Purge Trooper fan, they will look great with the Inquisitors. Because I know there's some people that have been hating on the new design. I personally love the new design, but the old design does work really well with the Inquisitors too. Just to let you know, because a nice little comparison. And she also does lead a ton of Stormtroopers in the show, so I decided to do a Stormtrooper comparison as well. So I do personally like the 2020 body next to Reva, just because the 2020 body is a nice clean white, and the one on the left is a dirty sand trooper, and I just think the contrast between the black Reva suit compared to the white Stormtrooper armor is awesome. I love the contrast between the two suits. And then I did want to do one more comparison on my personal Star Wars The Black Series custom stands. These stands are actually available for my YouTube Premium members. If you are a Premium member for over 3 months, you are eligible for a free Black Series stand. There are some shipping constraints for international viewers, but yeah, they're super awesome and they look incredible, especially with these new Kenobi figures. So if you are interested in becoming a premium member or just a standard member, go down, hit that join button. It really helps out the channel a lot, and all of the profits go right back into the channel. And if you don't actually see that join button either, go down and hit the link in the description, because that will get you there as well. So yeah, aside from her arm falling off halfway through the review, she is an amazing figure. I don't know what to criticize on this figure, because overall it's almost perfect. The articulation is amazing. The paint apps on the face and the face mold is incredible. It looks almost exactly like the actress, and you know, the brand new mold head to toe is also just incredible. Like I tried to find flaws in this figure, and I just could not find a ton. Again, apart from the arm falling off halfway through, that just popped right back in the socket, and it was fine though. Like it's not like it's broken or anything. It just popped right back in. So I'm not really gonna take that off. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this figure. It comes with 3 lightsabers, 4 blades, which is incredible. Like Hasbro sometimes barely likes to give 1 pistol as a weapon, and they gave Reva 3 lightsaber blades, so that's incredible. Like, I think accessories are awesome. I think her outfit is also super sleek, super cool, especially with that pinless look. It's outstanding. And yeah, overall, I think I'm going to say she's the best figure of the wave. I know that might be controversial, but wait to judge until you have it in hand, because like, she is an incredible figure. Like, even if you don't believe me from watching the review, go out and try to buy her figure, and I guarantee that will change your mind, because her figure is incredible. Even the soft goods cape, it's really awesome, and I really love the figure. 10 out of 10 in my opinion, and yeah, so just thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit the like button and subscribe. We do have the Fifth Brother review out now, and same with the Kenobi review, so go check out those. They will be pinned in the card, and they're also up on the channel as well, so just go check that out if you are interested. And then the Darth Vader review will be out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.